ActionAid Zimbabwe, in partnership with the Health Education Food Organization HEFO, conducted an International Women's Day celebration in Nkayi village in Nkayi. This was an opportunity to celebrate and highlight the women leading the way in agriculture through adoption of feminist economic alternatives in agriculture and agroecology. This short documentary profiles projects designed to empower women in circumventing the impact of climate change.
When we do that, we look at her physical well-being, her emotional well-being, mental health, and all those things. So our entry point has to do with the stomach politics. If we empower this woman to be able to fend for herself, feed her family, feed her children, and also have disposable income, then we are empowering her. She's got power over the money that she makes. And then she now also has time and the focus to say, I also need to take my part in decision-making bodies from village to national level. We encourage women to take part in all those decision-making bodies.
Lapha ngikhuluma ngokuthi kuqala nxa ungumfuyi wembuzi and ufuna ukuthi ube ngumfuyi wembuzi ezakusiza empilweni woba lesilugu ekuqaleni sembuzi ubona ukuthi isilugu zakho sifuleliwe
kana uri murimi wembuzi wona kuti une chirugu chembuzi chakanaka chakapfuriwa zvakanaka ziva kuti kana wakuda kutanga mbudzi dzako iva nechirugu chembuzi.
Imbuzi kayifuni idaka zihlobo zami ukuze imbuzi zande kakufuni idaka kufuna ukuthi lapha ehlezi khona kube komile kunje.
Mbudzi hadzidi madhaka kuti mbudzi dzako dziwande panofanirwa kuti chirugu chako chigare chakaoma chakaita saizvozvi musina madhaka.
Okwesivili endulo le imbuzi yayithi ngazala nje kwakuphonga ukhangelwa ngeliyini izingane hayi ngeliduna hayi uright hayi asizacheba ngeliyini ngelisikazi aziyanda iyekelwe kunjalo.
Kudhara mbudzi yaiti ikabereka yangosvika wotarisa chete wobvunza kuti yabereka mbudzana rudziko chibhoko hayi ndechenyama yabereka mbudzana rudziko hayi wachikadzi ndokuti dziwande dzotosiiwa dzakadaro.
Okwakhathesi ke zihlobo zamo sokukhona imbuzi siphathwa njengomntwana. Umntwana wanamhlanje uhlatshwa iBCG nxa ezelwe sonke siyakwazi.
Iye zvino mbudzi dzakubatwa sevana mbudzi ikabereka nhasi mbudzana yacho inofanirwa kubayiwa injection sezvatinongoita mwana kuti mwana achizvarwa anobayiwa BCG.
Ye njalo okukhona uze imbuzi zethu zande
chiripo kuti mbudzi dzedu dziwande.
Labo mama bakhona mbuzi sesibahlaba khathesi kakusayekelwa nje kuphonga ugcwala iganga kungatrithwa sesizihlaba imbuzi zethu khathesi.
Namai yachoni yabereka yoyo ichitobereka unofanirwa kutoibaya ndokutoti mbudzi dzachoni dziwanda hatichangoregeri mbudzi chingoti kungobereka kwembudzi yotopinda musango ichitozvifambira.
Ohlaba imbuzi ngubani ohlaba amazinyane ngubani yimu mama lo khathesi bisanini umuthi ngilihlabele khathesi nje mina mama yime ngihlabayo akuhlabi baba Nkayi.
Anobaya mbudzi ndiani ndini mai ndini ndinototora mushonga ndotobaya kana muchitori nawo izvozvi tondipai nditobaya mbudzi idzodzidzo.
Otheni imbuzi ngubani yimi bisakhathesi nduna nguthenele.
Okay, looking at it right now as ActionAid, what do you think can be done? You know, we are seeing a farming project going on here in Nkayi, knowing it's a fairly marginalized community like any other in Zimbabwe. What do you think women who have been empowered through this project should do going forward?
So I think after you've addressed your stomach politics, the next phase is to look at the environment around you. Are you happy with the public services that you're getting? Then you start engaging with policymakers from that angle to say we need better public services. We also do a lot around tax justice issues. If I'm going to be paying tax on some of the cows that are here and they belong to me, I need to at least see where my taxes are going. So holding the duty bearers to account and just bridging that gap between the community and the service providers is what we are pushing for. At the same time, making sure that we are being friendly to our planet, and we take very seriously issues to do with climate justice. As you know, we have had a series of climate disasters, from Cyclone Nkayi to droughts and flooding that has happened over the past 3 years. So if women use these green these green alternatives to the economy, they can then showcase to say that instead of chemically or genetically modifying our food and our livestock, we can also do things in harmony with nature. So I think that as Zimbabweans, we should adjust and be agile, adapt to the new environment that we are living in. We've got drought-resistant crops, the small grains. They do very well in areas where there is not much rain that we're going to be receiving. If we also use agroecological practices such as mulching and digging trenches and things like that, they will be able to survive. Apart from them being drought resistant, they are even more healthy than the maize that we all want to be eating. Our approach is two-pronged. Because we get our money from donor funds and we are trying to build resilience, we do not want to just come and offload goats in a village. So it's a hybrid of assisting them with the technical expertise, linking them. Maybe what we can do is getting them a he-goat, and then they use their own goats that are available to them, so that we do not have that donor syndrome where communities feel that ActionAid and HEFO are the ones who are supposed to come and give us goats. It also does very well in terms of ownership and sustainability of the projects.
Okay. Looking at it, there's issues of accessing markets. What do you feel through this project can be done to ensure that even simple things like amakrimbi, people can harvest and sell them at a premium price that we get in the market?
Yes. So what you see here is actually moving towards a value addition center. At first, it's an information center, but our hope is that we actually value add, and we are always talking to the women farmers about this. Instead of just taking your makrimbi as makrimbi in sacks, how about you brand and package them? That means you also need to get the proper certification, you also need to get the proper registration, and we support them with all of these so that we shorten that value chain and get them to realize the value of the true value of their products.